Welcome to the max. Turn your Saturdays to the max. Turn it to 11. Let's talk about the best news and entertainment this week and get your thumbs up there. Come on.
Oh my God, dude.
Woo!
God damn.
Woo! And I'm glad RJ's here because I cannot believe what I saw. I finally reacted to Peacemaker Season 2. We got to talk about
it. Was a great
things.
trailer, right? It was
You're
awesome.
You're the one that told me give Peace a chance. Hashtag give Peace a chance.
Well, this is what, like 3-4 years ago? I was the only person who was like, hey, this show might be good, guys. Let's give it a chance.
So why is James Gunn releasing this garbage then?
What?
It was did you see what I saw?
It was a great trailer.
Just wait until you see his reaction. Then
what?
What
did you like about it?
I liked how, again, it's getting to see like these characters again that we saw in season 1, like how they're kind of like what's happened to them post the first season. And we're going to get an idea of like, hey, maybe Peacemaker wants to actually be a hero. He wants to do more with his life now.
Well,
to get that idea of like what's next for that character.
Me, Brian, and Taladia just did a trailer reaction before we went live. Why don't you ask Brian what I gave it?
So what happened, Brian?
Well,
was it Max?
I was on that stream last night where Max saw pictures of the trailer, and it was like completely and totally overreacting. And
no, I was not
super biased, like he always is.
Before you tell me what happened, can I make a prediction that Max's anti-gun bias struck again?
No. This time it didn't happen.
Really? Okay.
No. You should have heard it. He was putting over Sean Gunn, dude.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, so you know how he was burying him yesterday? Like, oh, I've never seen him in anything I like. Man, he sucked his weasel. He wasn't good in Guardians. No, absolutely loved him. And he was playing Maxwell Lord, where he is last night over here simping for freaking, Din Djarin over here. Come on, brother. Relax.
I saw some of that last night.
Nobody's going to be better than Pedro Pascal.
Oh, Jesus.
Literally the words of Max.
I finally liked Sean Gunn's performance.
Quit the stream. He was so bad.
Life could be good.
Tell him what score I gave it. Tell him what score
I gave it. An 11 out of 10.
He gave it 11.
That is right.
10.
He's taking that trailer to the max.
I was cautious. I had really concerns. But I was like, is Peacemaker still going to feel fresh? I love the trailer.
Oh, I thought you said it was horrible.
I was joking because you were here.
He was pulling your leg. I was going to say something.
He wanted you to think he was being a gun.
Yeah.
George, I sent you a link on X if you want to pop in too.
It's those kind of maddening inconsistencies.
Well, it was so good. I liked it so much that I'm looking forward to Superman. But I said if I can only see one after that trailer, I would totally pick Peacemaker over Superman. That's how much I loved it. And it was great. It was great. There was so much fun in that trailer. I like Rick Flag. Is it Rick Flag Senior, right?
Yes.
Rick Flag Senior, yeah.
I love Tim Meadows in it. And yes, Sean Gunn is finally funny. Like I do not like Weasel. I don't care. I don't care what people say about Weasel and Creature Commandos. I still hate this. Still a shit character. So what? He has a sad backstory. That was sad. He's still a shit character. G.I. Robot I did not like. And then in the Guardians series, I just felt like I'm watching James Gunn's brother. This is the first time I had fun. It was really funny the way he was being an ass to Peacemaker.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it at least, even if you have a horrible take about Shotgun and Guardians.
Mm-hmm. Taladia, free membership till I get my Switch 2 payment sorted. Okay, thank you, Taladia.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right, and Big Lee Sino, formerly Ryan Cinematics. I remember you, Ryan. Hello, Max and crew. Came here to check in, and I love Peacemaker Season 1, and I watched the trailer and look forward to this season. Yeah, I had a lot of concerns because I still have some concerns about how they're going to handle characters in storylines that are no longer in this version, but other than that, it looks exciting. All the characters look exciting. The story looks exciting. My biggest criticism is that there's the Peacemaker at the end that's going to potentially take out the other Peacemaker.
Well,
but that was still funny.
James Gunn did say this season will address why he's coming over, so makes sense. I can tell y'all this.
Scooper.
Peacemaker season 2 and Superman very much go hand in hand. So there's some connective threads beyond just the Justice Gang showing up.
Well, that's good. I mean, if you're gonna do your own thing, I want it to connect. I've said that's that's how you get people. Hey, George, how's it going?
I'm doing just fine. I saw Sinners today, finally.
Oh, cool. I still didn't get to see Thunderbolts. I was gonna try tomorrow, but it just doesn't seem like it's gonna happen.
You gotta watch it. It's a great
too much.
movie.
The thing is, I got besides doing all the stuff about
tell me about it, Bruce. You should have heard him last night.
2 yards to take care to do yard work with, in both my house and my parents' house have a lot of yard work. Bruce, what do you mean here we go again?
Last night,
did you even hear what Max said?
Shaming everything to completely and totally putting everything over, like the biggest simp for the season 2 of freaking Peacemaker you've ever met. He said it was an 11 out of 10 trailer, Bruce.
Yeah,
but that stuff's gonna come out that he hates. He's gonna be like, "Oh, this show."
Yeah, no, I mean, I might have
come out. He's gonna be like, I'll
be honest with you. I'll probably be annoyed by how they address the previous version of DC. If something, it's gonna be, that's gonna be a lame cop out. But other than that, it's gonna be fun.
Who cares?
Like
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'll have my little disgruntled. Oh, that kind of sucks, but whatever. They're not going back. I mean, they could. The door's cracked, but they're probably
look
not.
at it like, hey guys, this is it. If this shit don't work, we're not getting anything else. So we might as well sit back.
Hey, Jacob McKenzie,
and enjoy the show. Yes, Max does hate comedy, but he was laughing the entire trailer.
I love comedy when it's funny, when it's executed.
He was laughing the entire trailer. I couldn't even hear what I was saying half the time because Max wouldn't shut up laughing.
I'm glad I watched the trailer before we went to. Sometimes we do to the Max.
I am glad because, dude, seriously, you'd have been putting it out. You'd have been all about it like you were last night.
Okay. All right, well, let me start the poll.
You're flaring it up, Max. Damn it.
What?
This last couple episodes of Andor crushed it.
Some of the best TV I've ever watched.
Bruh. Nah, that's Mon Mothma. Let's go, dude.
Not even just that. That was a great episode. Episode 8, though.
Oh, dude.
Who are you? Yeah. Oh my god, dude!
I did barely watch 10 minutes of the first episode, so I really.
Dude, the Empire is so messed up, bro. Like
the Gorman Massacre episode. Holy shit, that was incredible.
Yeah, they showed it. It was nuts.
So, if I was doing a top 5, what I would put for the poll is GTA 6 trailer.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Andor season 2. Peacemaker season 2 trailer. That's at least the top 3 for me. I don't know what else you could put.
Well, I was gonna put Clown in a Cornfield, but I didn't get to see it yet.
I have no clue what that is.
Some of my friends got to see it. I wanted to see it. It's a horror movie. I was either gonna see that with my wife tomorrow or go see Thunderbolts on my own because my wife won't go see the superhero movies except Superman. She said it's okay to Superman. She said no to Thunderbolts. I asked her twice. She also said no to Snow White. She's like, I don't care.
Maybe WWE Backlash. I don't know. That could be
that could be honorable mention. I was gonna put Last of Us.
Oh yeah, Last of Us
season 2.
Yeah,
and I was holding off on the second episode because
I need to catch up. I'm behind it.
It is so. I'm up this episode, very beginning, episode 4. It is so good.
Yeah,
so
episode 2 was great.
Yeah. Wow! Look at Isaac. Woo!
Oof.
Hey Phil. Nice haircut there. I follow him on Instagram. RJ, if you want to send Phil a link, he could pop in if he wants. Okay. Last line. Send you a link too. Last line. Are you on?
Yeah, Phil. I know you're joking, dude. You're a legend.
Are you on Twitter still? Last line. I can't remember.
No, he's on. He's not on Threads. He's not on Twitter.
Where are you? Is it Blue Sky again? What's really funny, and Joe's not here, so don't mention it because I love Joe, but he's even back to Twitter. Everyone that went to Blue Sky is back because it's like crickets over there.
Yeah, Blue Sky is kind of falling off.
Like, you can't even look at entertainment news. There's just no one posts anything.
Mostly political stuff at this point.
Yeah.
But I told people that was going to happen. I'm like, yeah, everyone's going to say they're going to go to Blue Sky, but they're actually not.
I mean, I tried, but it's so boring. Like, I won't know anything.
There's like no discussing film on there. There's no deadline.
Oh,
you're on Instagram. I could get you on Instagram. That's where
I can send them a link if you want.
Yeah, okay, go ahead, Claudia. Robotic Dre is a good one for the top 5. The Godzilla X Kong Supernova.
Oh, okay.
That was a big announcement. Like a little trailer.
All right, well, look. Okay, so Peacemaker Season 2 trailer, GTA 6 trailer, Andor finale, and what was the other one you said, RJ?
Well, what's the Andor finale? It was just new episodes. The Andor finale is next week.
Oh, Andor, sorry. I thought it was the finale. Okay.
No. Yeah, it's still got 3 more episodes.
And what was else?
Last of Us Season 2, Godzilla X Kong Supernova.
I'm putting Last of Us. I loved Last of Us. It was that second episode was like watching a movie. And I thought after, do I even need to say spoilers? Everyone that didn't even watch it even kind of knows what's going to happen to certain characters.
Spoilers just in case.
Yeah, it's just slight spoilers, but everyone really knows about certain characters in Season 2. I thought, am I going to still like it? And I love it.
Phil, take a look at your Discord DMs, by the way. I just sent you on Discord.
Okay, let me see here. Anthony is here. Hey, Anthony, how's it going?
Been great.
Nice to see you. It's been a while. It's probably because I haven't been streaming as much.
I mean, that's good. You need a break.
I mean, you saw him last week.
Yeah.
He was here last week.
Yeah.
God damn,
much needed. There's nothing wrong with a break.
He's like fucking.
Brian's right. I'm spending too much money when I'm not on you. You know what? Besides
but
being
that's
like
good,
a little.
Though. That's good. You gotta
besides, well, no, it's not. But you didn't
it is to a point, bro. Like,
I spend more money when I'm not on YouTube.
I mean, hey, happens.
I need to pay down bills.
Well, I mean, you getting a Switch, so like that's already $400 down to drain. So
okay,
it's 500
for 500, depending on where you're from. I mean,
are you getting a Switch too, Anthony?
Yeah. I gotta go GameStop and pick it up, whatever.
Did you pre-order it already?
Nah, I forgot to pre-order it because
you ain't getting it.
Good luck.
But no, I know a friend of mine that.
Oh, what's that? I have a friend. Okay.
By the way, not a guy. He's gonna go get it in a shady parking lot.
But I have a friend that give me when the original Switch came out in 2017. He already put it. Yeah, it's like
I was thinking at the beginning of To the Max we could do a little bit of breaking news and trending news, or just before
customers
when there's stuff to talk about, and there's not always breaking news. But yeah, go ahead, RJ, if you want to share it. Did you put in the private chat, or you're just gonna tell?
No, it's not that major that you would care about, but I care about this.
Okay.
They just announced that John Cena's final match ever will be in December, and it will be in Boston, Massachusetts.
Okay, it's hometown, huh?
Okay.
Yes. Well, I mean, that is very good.
His final appearance in WWE, it'll be in December in Boston.
They always say, every wrestler say they're always going to retire, but they always come back.
Mm-hmm.
But John
how many times has The Rock retired?
5 times.
5?
Yeah. So this is Cena's first.
First, that's true. But I think John Cena has to focus on making better movies than The Rock.
That's Tila.
It is.
I know. I went. So I'm going to do some good news.
I've seen the He-Man pictures.
Yeah.
Tila though.
Yeah.
I thought they finished rapping filming. Damn, they're still going.
This must be like older photos that just came out.
No,
I never saw this before.
I guess that hasn't finished yet.
Nobody freak out. Max is going to complain about this, but
no, I do like the costume.
You don't know that.
Part of the story is, they kind of talked about this. But He-Man is like a regular guy in the real world, doesn't know he's Prince Adam until something happens where he becomes Prince Adam again. Has to go back to Eternia.
Yeah, but yeah,
What the hell?
Which I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Hey, Phil.
I mean, you have to. At the end of the day, you have to. Howdy. They haven't been a live action Master Universe in a long time, so at the end you have to do something different.
Favorite movie of all time, son.
I mean, I'm excited for this because it's directed by Travis.
Yeah, I like Travis Knight. Yeah.
Director. So.
I mean, he does look like He-Man.
Yeah, he looks tall. I ain't gonna lie, he looks tall. Yeah,
and that is like the sort of power.
I don't like that he normie clothes, but whatever.
I mean, I don't mind this. I mean, it's regular fit. I see people wear this all the time in the streets.
Well, the thing that's weird though is like they made like, for instance, He-Man Masters or Masters of Revelation or whatever on Netflix.
Oh, the one that Kevin Smith did.
They made Tila really an action hero, and I'm not saying this actress can't play her, but you know she's not very buff herself though.
I mean, she did. I mean, she posts a lot of videos of her working out.
To be fair, Prince Adam was dead most of the show.
That is true. That does happen a lot.
What do you think of this, Phil? This did you see this image of Tila and He-Man yet from the new movie?
Yeah, but not on Twitter. I'm on Threads, and I see a lot of stuff through there. I mean, I'm not like the biggest He-Man fan. There are a couple iterations that I watched here and there. It looks fine. I'm not, I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm not really that huge of a He-Man fan, but I'll wait till the movie or trailer comes out before I make any kind of hard judgments. Okay. I mean, look, people are up in arms, no pun intended, there about fucking set photos these days. I mean, look at all the nonsense that happened with Superman or any other movie that had set photo leaks. It's, people
like me. I love over criticizing set photos.
I mean, you did get like 1,000, 3,000 damn views on shorts because of that, which is fun.
Here's a better picture. Oh, well, that actually is really weird picture with.
That's a very awkward looking picture.
Yeah, I think she's running down.
Okay, but that is a bad look.
That is a bad. Yeah, whoever took the picture, that is bad. But yeah, but she's running down the street, I believe.
I don't know. I don't know who that is. That actress. Donovan is simping in the chat.
I know this because I used to watch Riverdale when the first season was good. The first 2 seasons was good.
Okay.
Yeah, she's from Riverdale. When the first 2 seasons was good, yeah. Then after that, the show just went downhill.
All right. Sounds like a lot of CW shows.
Well, just as everyone knows, the poll is live. If you want to vote in the chat, Phil, I know you haven't been on this show for a while, so what we do is we vote in the chat now on the best news of the week. It's more streamlined that way. They are recreating this moment. Jeez, man, behave.
Come on.
Tony Robinson, Camila Mendez is her name. Okay. I have no idea. I've never seen her before. I'm looking forward to this movie. I really like the animated series, Netflix, though. I just never finished it, like everything else. All right, let me see what else is here.
Sounds like Max can't finish.
I just started watching Last of Us. Have you been watching Last of Us, Phil?
I need to watch the latest episode. I had a lot of stuff going on Sunday night.
Yeah, so the next episode we're gonna see.
Don't know spoilers, Anthony.
I mean, RJ knows what's gonna happen in the next episode.
Well, I don't. You tend to do spoilers,
Anthony. I know this is not Pep channel, so chill.
But it's gonna be a dope episode next. So yeah.
That's all you needed to say. That's all you need to say. That's it.
The Last of Us. For Final Destination Bloodlines.
That's good marketing. My friend sent me a picture of this.
I thought that was legit. I thought that was a legit person upside down.
Nah, that is. Yeah, it's a.
They made it, like a Halloween thing, so it doesn't look too realistic.
Yeah, too realistic. Yeah, but no, it looks dope. They have one with the truck from a callback from Final Destination 2, I believe. So, so yeah, that was dope to see.
Let me see. So this, I was not really a fan of hers till recently. Last of Us season 2. I didn't realize she was Isabella
Merced,
and she is Hawk Girl.
Yes.
And when I first saw set photos of Hawk Girl, I was like, okay, she looks all right. I wasn't like super impressed, but now that I know the actress more,
you got to put respect on her name, man. She was Dora the Explorer.
Yeah,
it was also Madam Web.
Yeah.
Well, we ignore that one. We ignore that.
Well, I mean, but her acting ability wasn't on full display. Like Last of Us, she is a great actress.
Oh, yes,
I finally get it. And she was all. They forgot that she was an Alien Romulus. I really liked.
She was
Alien
amazing
Romuluses.
as that. Yeah.
So she just finished Last of Us season 2 filming, Superman filming, and what else? Some other projects. What's that?
I think she's
Peacemaker too. Yeah.
She's also in a movie called Instant Family that I really liked. Weirdly enough, it's actually
I like that movie.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
I didn't realize she was. I
believe
she's also an Alien Romulus.
Yeah, I believe she's probably going to be the next. No, she died. She died in the last one, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, she's not going to be in the next one.
But I am really. Yeah.
Sony.
Let me see.
Sony.
Yeah, Superman, Last of Us, Peacemaker, Alien Romulus.
Great
actress. I'm a fan.
She's doing a crazy press tour.
Rational Skeptic, $2 max. I DM'd you, James Gunn News. I'll share it in a second. I want to see what else I had on my Twitter, and then we'll start going over.
If you're talking about the Threads news, then yeah, sure that.
Well, really quick, I wanted to apologize first to Phil because I missed your Friday show. So when I asked you this, I'm sure you already talked about it there. But I wanted to ask him because I know he wasn't the biggest fan of the original Peacemaker show, so I was curious what he thought of this trailer that came out for season 2.
It's funny because you actually came up in my stream, like Donovan. He's in the chat. He mentioned your name, talking about how you would like.
Oh, Jesus.
You gave credence to RPK, and I was like, RJ's cool and all, but I don't fuck with RPK or anything. I don't even remember what the fuck I said because I don't even remember what I have for breakfast. But let me put it to you this way: I don't really have anything nice to say about Peacemaker.
Even the trailer that came out.
I mean, I liked Rick Flag Sr. I think that's an interesting element to the show. But other than that, I knew what I was getting, and I thought to myself, okay, a lot of these jokes don't land. They're not funny.
It's not for you, right?
100%. It is just not my bag at all. Like,
that's fine.
The nature of that character is just not my preference. You know, the one joke I did laugh at was when Economos told, I think, I forget the character's name, but Amanda Waller's daughter, you're in like the worst level of Grand Theft Auto. That I was like, okay, that was
funny. That was funny.
That was funny. But like, you know, Harcourt being told, oh, I think you suffer from like a very...
That was hilarious.
I thought that was stupid. That's just like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, what seriously? And Hawkgirl saying, oh, is there popcorn? My butt's getting... I was like, what the fuck? What? It's just dumb shit. Just really dumb shit. And, you know...
I like seeing that connectivity, though. Like, I'm like, okay... Like this show's still gonna like directly tie into Superman and stuff with those characters.
Sure, yeah, I get that, but still, it's just some of the writing. I'm just like,
I loved it.
Look, no knock, no disrespect.
To me, the trailer. I'll be honest, the trailer was okay. It's nothing spectacular. If you say it's amazing, you a dick rider. I'm sorry, that's what it is.
I guess I'm a dick rider.
Well, there you go. That's what it is. It's a decent trailer. And that's it. I like the connectivity with Superman.
There's no accounting for taste.
And
Brian was on a high.
I'll be honest. The first season.
I'm sorry, Brian. I didn't know people were.
My bad. I'm sorry, Brian.
I know exactly what the reaction is going to be. Jesus like, Christ. It's the same reaction it's been for the last 4 fucking years. Cool.
Yeah, but for me, I didn't like the first 4 episodes of the first season. I like that's. But hopefully, it doesn't start the same as last season where I didn't like the four first episodes of the seasons. Like, hopefully,
fine. They usually call me a gun hater. Now I'm a tail gunner. Okay.
I mean, that is a better name, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Depending on who you talk to, I'm James Gunn's biggest hater.
Oh damn.
Oh, really?
Again, depending on who you talk to.
I thought you really wanted Superman.
Are you gonna watch the Lantern show next year, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure everybody is gonna watch it.
The only person I don't like is Tom King.
All right,
that's what I was gonna say.
But a lot of people are just under the impression that I just outright hate the man, and that's not the case at all.
I hate when people say that.
I'm just very critical. That's the way I would say it.
Wow, Donovan likes your channel too, because Donovan says I'm a hater. Does he call? Okay, that's cool. So here is an update from the Gun himself. How close is the film to being done? 90%? Superman? Oh, more than that. Just finished some VFX in the sound mix. It's getting close. It's getting close. And man, has that marketing campaign ramped up with those cakes. Did you see the cakes?
Wait, real quick. I'm sorry, guys. Really quick. Why were you giving me hell on social media for that? All I said was like, hey, the marketing is starting. They're doing like cake promotions on their TV.
I said you're excited about a cake show.
The cake looked cool.
I wasn't excited,
I can admit
though.
that.
I was
The cake
thinking
looked cool.
like
I was just trying to get you triggered on Twitter. That's all it was. All right.
And you have Moonlight Warrior, which Donovan tagged for no reason when the message was between RJ and Max. Like, yo, that is like, come on.
Yeah, I wanted to apologize, by the way, Max, because
bro.
For what thing?
With the cake thing, because I replied to you and people got upset at you and like were flaming you on Twitter.
Yeah,
I like that. Do more of that.
But I don't like that though. I don't like it when like I respond
attention.
to you to get people upset with you.
That's all right.
Okay, so since this image is up, I'm just going to address this because I think we talked about it a little bit on the Baka stream last night. Apparently, people think that James Gunn's initials are in the logo there on their suits, and I'm just like,
yes, yeah, Phil. I don't know if you saw.
Really?
That's what I've heard. Yeah, I was just like,
what?
Really?
No, it's a corporate suit.
What?
Well, I was gonna say,
Really?
Yeah, I know, Phil. You're not on Twitter anymore, but James Gunn came back to Twitter today. He usually isn't on Twitter anymore, but he actually came back.
He just promotes some stuff there occasionally.
Yeah, but he responded to somebody being like, "Why is it that you put your initials on the costumes? Do you not get enough credit?" And he's all like, "Actually, this suit was designed by our costume designer who wanted to make it look a super corporatized way. I'm already getting my credit in the movie. Thank you very much." Basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
My one criticism of the trailer is Guy Gardner. I'm still not sold on.
Yeah,
I love Nathan Fillion.
You cast a shitbag to play a shitbag. There ain't much else.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, I might end up loving him. Remember, Brian, that I wasn't sold on Peacemaker until I saw.
I don't care.
I've been saying this since he got cast. The only reason I want to see Guy Gardner in the universe is so he can get punched by Batman. That's it. That's all I give a shit about. I just want that panel from Justice League International recreated where Batman just cold cocks the fuck out of Guy Gardner.
Well,
oh man, and the fact it's him, that makes it even better.
You really don't like Nathan Fillion that much?
I mean, I don't like hate the guy, but he's also not like my greatest fucking. I don't think he's that great of an actor.
I swear to God, if the Green Lantern show do not open with him getting smacked by Jon Stewart or Hal Jordan, then I don't know what the hell. Like, come on. Like, Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart do not like Guy Gardner whatsoever. He's like annoying. So hopefully, in the show, they do something about that. Like, please. Please upgrade those suits. Please. I don't like those suits. I don't like the Hot Girl suit. I want to see more comic accurate suit of her.
Let's get the more positive news, then we'll do the top 5 and we'll play some flick chart.
It's already over. Go ahead. Just keep going. I don't give a shit.
Ryan was in such a good mood. Okay. All right. Well, here, let me bring this up. Sinners has become one of the highest grossing horror movies of all time, over 200 million domestically.
250.
250
last
million.
I looked today was that
really good.
It's at 200 domestically today. Tomorrow is gonna do 22 million, 25 around there.
It's been doing insanely well.
Yeah, but it's because people have to know that horror audience is hard to get in theater. So it's good that this movie. It's good that Sinners is doing well at the box office. It's gonna finish around 350 or 400, which that would be very good for a horror movie.
Shuri is getting in. Letitia Wright, is that her name? Yeah, she's getting into awesome shape for Avengers Doomsday.
Good for her.
Avengers Doomsday is filming.
People's asking, how the hell are they filming this movie already? Like, the VFX for the Avengers movies has already been done. Like, people don't understand how it works.
Well,
it's the same thing that happens to Infinity War and Endgame 10 years ago, 11 years ago, whatever it was.
Well, what I find more funny, though, is that they're filming that Avengers movie without a finished script.
Well, I mean, I think, we know Anthony Mackie said
Well,
Anthony Mackie is the one that has a script.
What about the Clayface? James Gunn threw a lot of shade at Feige, and then the Clayface has a new writer, and he says he doesn't green light.
I don't believe that's true at all.
I don't believe that's true either.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there's no way that's true because no other credible trade ran with that garbage story Humberto Gonzalez tried to run.
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
Right.
No, I don't know. I don't understand how you can make a better script for You can't make a better script than forgot the guy
Mike Flanagan.
Yeah, you can't. I'm sorry. There's no way impossible.
Even if they brought out a writer, it's more likely they just did touch-ups.
I mean, yeah, touch-up is fine. Yeah, touch-up is fine, but you cannot write better script than Mike. Hell no.
All right. Well, here's the poster for Predator, the animated, from the director of Prey. What's that?
Very excited for this.
Yes. It comes out next month, right?
June 6th.
Oh, damn.
Disney
Plus. Be a fun time.
This is gonna be a fun time for.
Great poster.
I wish Disney would announce a Predator TV show for Hulu. What is this AI garbage?
It is you who should bow before me.
Okay, oh my God, I hate that.
Oh Lord,
you are a weak god.
I will play it later.
Lord,
I don't think that's AI. I think that was someone's fan animation.
This is good news for people that like horror and collect PS5 games. I could watch horror. There's no part of me that wants to play horror games.
How much is it?
I don't know. There's a steel book.
I like Silent Hill. The director came out and say they're making a live action movie again, something like that. I love David Patel. Yes.
Let me see. And I think that's about all on Twitter. Oh, we'll cover this real quick.
Makes sense. He worked with Daniel, and makes sense.
Daniel Wu for Mr. Negative Man in Spider-Man New Day.
Brand New Day. He's the biggest villain from the source material in that story specifically. Yeah. So it wouldn't shock me that he'd be the big villain of this movie.
And he already worked with Daniel, and so it makes sense. You bring back your buddy.
I mean, just overall with that whole story, there's this whole I don't buy it completely, but this Twitter user made this big post with all this stuff where it's that guy's the front runner. He was he's the actor they're using for the concept art for the character. Apparently they're also getting the same stunt coordinator from Shang-Chi to work on the movie for the
well yeah, I mean obviously
Doctor Strange.
If you know Daniel, the director, Creston, he always worked with
Daniel Cretton. Yeah,
he always worked with the same people, the same stunt team, so it makes sense why he's bringing his stunt team, which makes sense. Shang-Chi is a great movie, and the fight scenes in that movie is amazing. You need that for Spider-Man. So yeah, obviously. So yeah, I do think that's real. The other stuff, I don't know.
Supergirl has wrapped. This is really exciting that we're getting Supergirl 1 year from Superman. That's ridiculous.
We know she's gonna make a cameo in Superman, so that's not a big.
We don't know for sure.
Come on,
I mean, he wouldn't have cast her that early. Without,
thank you, Phil.
I think so, but
she's probably in the movie.
That bull crap that you say. Oh, I don't cast people without the director. No, without the director knowing, okay, buddy, you did that for Supergirl, you did that for Green Lantern. Come on, stop.
Well, I hope she is in it. Either way, who cast her, it's a great casting.
When they were being interviewed by Fandango, by they, I mean James Gunn, Nicholas Hoult, and David Cornsweet and Rachel Brosnahan, David Cornsweet outright says, it's kind of a fostering situation for Crypto, i.e., he's watching the dog for Kara. So, and Crypto plays a pretty huge part in that story that they're basing the movie off of. So I don't doubt one bit she's in the movie.
I think they do 100. I think they do 80% of the story in the movie.
Here's one of my favorite actors, Daniel Craig, with long hair.
Bro, he still looks the same.
Anything that would be the same wig they'd use for him if he played Baldur the Brave.
Oh yeah. I wish that cameo would have happened.
I don't blame him for not doing it. I wouldn't risk my health to go shoot a cameo for a day.
Hopefully next time he joins up. I say give him an X-Men character. Why not? F it. X-Men.
All right. We'll play this and then we'll wrap up the top 5 and then we'll play some flick chart.
Is this Joe going crazy?
I haven't heard of Blue Jay. Blue Jay was this is Degrassi, who doesn't really watch my channel anymore, sent a clip of this on X.
Sometimes.
which no shade to him, but this clip's pretty funny.
Hang on, did you just say that Max doesn't like comedy?
There's a difference between intent and execution.
Oh my gosh.
Max loves comedy. He produces it 3 nights a week.
And then he clipped that out and he crap laughing at him. Did you see what Degrassi did there? He did a punchline.
Yeah, he roasted you.
And then he acted like I'm thinking he's funny. Fake news, Degrassi. I didn't think. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I feel like you can like put Crazy Joe's expressions on a thumbnail.
You could actually, because he's funny as hell. He's funny as hell, bro. I'll give Joe that. He's funny as hell. Bro.
No, just like that pause at the beginning with his hands out. I'm like, this should be like a thumbnail for a Crazy Joe.
Joe's a funny person. I give him that. He's very funny.
All right, let's check in.
I forgot the X-Men announcement. Oh, never mind.
Well, it's not official. It's not.
Yeah,
official.
It's in talks. Yeah,
which I hope it is. Like,
I hope it is. He deserves it. The movie was good. You can't argue with that.
All right, so here's the top 4. We're gonna end the poll. So number 1, Andor episodes.
That was
you're happy with that, Brian, aren't you? Number 1 so far.
Sure. Yeah.
Andor was a masterpiece. I'm sorry.
GTA 6 for number 2. Number 3, Peacemaker. And then everyone think about an honorable mention for number 5.
What else?
Us season 2.
All
right, so let me end the poll. We only have 7 likes. Thank you, everybody.
I can think of another one because there wasn't that much news.
All right.
Other than like Mackie Madison doing the.
I'll get to your DM after we do the rating rational. I forgot, but I will get to it. All right. So how we do this, Phil, is we just go around the panel. The chat decides, and then we go around the panel, and each panelist says if they think the audience got it right or if they think something should be rated higher or lower 1 slot. So I'll go first just so you get an example. Andor episodes is number 1. GTA 6 trailer is number 2. Peacemaker season 2 trailer is number 3. Last of Us season 2 is number 4. I really like. I was gonna maybe put Peacemaker above GTA 6, but I can't because it's just so good. I actually gonna keep it as is. Brian, do you want to go next? Andor episode. Keep it as is. Okay. So Phil, I'll go to you next, and I'll help you out because you haven't done this yet. So Andor's, according to the audience, Andor episodes are number 1, the best news of the week. GTA 6 trailers number 2. Peacemaker season 2 trailers number 3. Last of Us season 2 episodes are number 4. Do you like the way it is, or you think maybe Last of Us should be higher than Peacemaker, or GTA 6 is the best? What do you think?
I mean, I'm kind of biased. I don't really like Andor or Peacemaker. Grand Theft Auto hit me pretty hard. I would say Grand Theft Auto probably deserves to be higher, but
okay, that's fine.
Realistically, I think
you can
Andor getting the top spot doesn't really surprise me. It's been in conversation for the last.
Yeah, why don't you move it up and someone can move it back if we have a lot of panelists still. So
I mean, I would move GTA up.
Personally, it was pretty epic.
GTA is gonna make $15 million in the weekend.
All right, Anthony. So right now, after Phil's vote, GTA 6 trailers number 1, Andor's episodes are number 2, Peacemaker season 2 trailers number 3, Last of Us season 2 is number 4. What do you want to leave it as is, or you want to move something?
I'll leave it as it is. I like it. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna on the Peacemaker trailer.
Okay. All right. So George, GTA 6 trailers number 1, Andor episodes are number 2, Peacemaker season 2 trailers number 3, Last of Us season 2 number 4. Do you like it as is? You want to move Peacemaker up some, or I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's fine the way that it is. I think GTA definitely deserves number 1 because of how long it's taken, and we finally got a first look. I haven't seen Andor yet, but based on what I've heard about how well the season is, I think it would make sense for it to be at number 2 with Peacemaker at a close third, because that was a really good trailer. I actually watched it before coming on here, and I was like, wow, this is a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Ender being overrated trash.
RJ, do you need to explain this to you, or do you know you good? And right now it's GTA 6 number 1, Andor episodes number 2, Peacemaker season 2 trailer number 3, Last of Us season 2 number 4.
I think I'll keep that as is. I think GTA 6 is the best news of the week.
Really?
I love the Andor episodes. It was some of the best television I've ever watched. But GTA 6 releasing a trailer is always so special because, again, the last trailer, guys, was like 2 years ago.
Well,
when this trailer dropped, it's something very special.
Nobody knew the trailer was dropping.
Yeah, and it was a surprise too. We weren't expecting a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good for Rockstar. Give him props for that. Like nobody in the game industry knew.
All right, and RJ, get those honorable mentions ready for number 5. Talati, you're last, man. So how it stands right now is GTA 6 trailer number 1, Andor episodes number 2, Peacemaker season 2 trailer number 3, Last of Us season 2 number 4. Do you want to leave it as is? You want to move something?
I think leave things as is.
Wow, you guys made it easy on me today. Okay, so what's the honorable mentions, RJ? Wrestling something?
I'm struggling for an honorable mention. The only thing I could think of is, I don't know, actually.
I have one. Clown in a Cornfield.
Oh, I heard good things about that.
Did you see that, Phil? Or you
I have not. I have not seen it. I just found out about this movie not even a week ago. Like last 4 days ago.
It's about a clown in a cornfield, and it's a horror movie. What else do you need to know?
I mean, that is true.
I've heard mixed things. I don't know if it's straight horror. Someone said it's more comedy.
It's from a book. It's from a book. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So they have that.
All right. So this week's top 5 for To The Max GTA 6 trailer number 1, Andor episodes continue to deliver. Number 2, Peacemaker season 2 trailer. Number 3, Last of Us season 2 is delivering on HBO Max or Max. I'm sorry. Number 4, an honorable mention, Clown in a Cornfield is released, and then something's happening in wrestling. No shade to wrestling fans. I just don't know.
Backlash, man. It was the backlash. John Cena and Randy Orton. That's a huge deal.
I don't know.
It was a huge deal.
You like John Cena, Matt?
I do. I've told you guys. I like the events. I like the events, and I like wrestling games and fictional stories or documentaries or stuff like that. But I don't. But I don't like stay along with the storylines of the actual week to week wrestling stuff. But I think I was busy. I didn't watch WrestleMania this year. I feel bad. I missed it because I wanted to do that. But I really want. I want to play some of those games. I actually remember, Brian, when I made you buy that game and we only played it once for a review. I liked it, but then we never played it again.
Did you pay him back?
Yeah,
no. Well, we got him an Xbox. MME got him an Xbox, which has gone up in price. Don't no one sell it like RJ.
Well, you actually get gonna need. Well, isn't Xbox making an Xbox Pro?
No. After I heard, I was gonna make a video. I just didn't have time. Once you said you got 400 trade, and I was like, they're definitely increasing the price. And I would have.
It's still 400. You could trade it in for $100.
Speaking of console prices, was anyone able to secure a Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order?
Yes,
I did.
My thing got canceled. I have to redo everything.
Jesus Christ!
All right,
that sucks.
Phil. Yeah, we're planning. I think Purpose
doing a game, right? A game
that weekend. RJ and Brea are planning to do something that weekend, like a Mario Kart event or something. At least
you gonna talk trash to the kids?
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, I didn't get the Mario Kart bundle. I just wanted the console.
You have the regular one?
My older games. Yeah.
You gonna play Cyberpunk in that?
No.
The game's like 7 years old.
I want to eventually get Cyberpunk and give it another shot because it's the complete edition.
Anyone think GTA 6 is gonna be on the Switch?
Possibly.
It's a possibility, but it won't run as well as it would on a PS5 or an Xbox Series X.
No.
Well, I mean, it is coming out on the S, so like I could see it, but we'll see.
Yeah, and Brian, it's up to you if you want to do 20 questions or not.
I'm cool on 20 questions tonight, man. It's fine. We'll just do this real quick and then call it a night.
All right. Me and you could practice some trailers later if you want.
That's fine.
Oh yeah. I forgot Rational's DM. Hold on.
Is it real news or is it fake news?
It better not be fake.
No, this is actually real news. And I already said I'll bring this up.
Oh, dear.
I would put money on this.
Oh, dear Jesus.
That James Gunn, I love James Gunn, but when he said when he finished the Superman script that he didn't know who was directing, I was like, come on, we know you're going to direct it. So I feel like this is world's finest, and I don't think Batman: The Brave and the Bold with Muschietti is going to happen. I think he's going to do Superman and Batman, and
Isn't that copying Zack Snyder?
He's going to direct himself. Kind of, yes, and I think people are going to have an issue with that, but I think that's what he's doing. That would be my guess.
To be fair, WB always do that.
I mean, it could be I wouldn't be. It could be something else, but I think that's most likely.
There's always the chance it could be Justice League International.
I will not be watching that whatsoever.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's decent, I guess, but I like Justice League better.
I don't know what do you think James Gunn would be writing? I mean, for sure, if he's going to write it, I think he's going to direct too. What do you think he would be writing next? Phil, do you have any idea? What RJ said they were Justice League International. You think that's likely?
I think it would be an incredibly big mistake for him to do a World's Finest movie, because I don't think he wants that scrutiny of being compared to Zach. Not that he would probably care, but I just think it would be in his best interest not to do something.
It would really bring up memories of Batman v Superman. Yeah,
I just think it would just be in poor form. You know, he would be considered an imitator, and I don't think it's a World's Finest movie, to put it plainly. I honestly wouldn't be shocked if he did something like, I mean, Justice League International is a possibility.
It could also just be a flat out sequel to Superman.
Oh, what if he's writing a Flash movie?
No, I don't think so. I think they're going to keep.
Well, he did say that.
I think they're going to keep speedsters on the sidelines for a minute. Same with
Aquaman. Well, he did say that the Flash movie is currently on hold on DC a long time.
He wouldn't write Wonder Woman.
No,
no,
I'm probably hire someone for Wonder Woman.
I don't need to see him write Wonder Woman.
I think, like, if there wasn't already someone else doing like a Deathstroke, Bane, Secret Six-ish kind of movie, I would say that maybe. But
the guy that did the last Captain America, the writer, he's writing.
Anyone else have any predictions what James Gunn's working on? I for one, I do not think it's Batman: The Brave and the Bold.
No.
It's something off the slate.
I'll be honest. There is a part of me that wonders if he actually is writing a Batman movie.
No,
Not saying he would direct it, but I'm saying I would.
Oh yeah, I think he will.
The writer.
I think he will.
I think
I don't think that's the case.
In the past, he said that he cares about Batman a lot.
I think he would work closely with whoever's writing Brave and the Bold, but I don't think he would outright like.
Because he's just been so vocal on how much he loves Batman. I'm just like, that's interesting.
I think he's just trying to. I honestly, I think he just wants to keep the big two as, what's the word here, safe as possible.
Yeah,
Batman and Superman.
But also the other thing is too, like he said, like, well, there is a writer working on Batman Brave and the Bold, but we don't want to say who it is yet.
Just say it.
I'm just like, that's a little weird, but okay.
It is weird, yeah. Like, just say who it is. Like, nobody.
Which makes me wonder: is it actually James Gunn who's writing it?
George, do you have any idea? And then we'll get to Flick Chart. Do you have any ideas or speculation of what you want, maybe what you think he would be doing, or what you want to see from James Gunn writing next after Superman? I know we didn't see Superman yet, but would you want Justice League International? Do you want him to tackle Batman projects? What do you think, George?
I don't know if that fits his style, but I don't know exactly what Batman he's going for in this universe either. One thing I do think, because wasn't The Authority one of the movies announced by James Gunn's original slate?
I think that turned animated though. I think
that's rumor.
That was a rumor.
It's rumor.
I feel that even before he was announced as Superman, that was actually the first movie that came to mind as to what he would probably direct. I feel like that was the first thing that came to mind before he announced he was directing Superman, of like a movie that Gunn himself would direct. I feel like that would be the next one, because that would also relate to Superman. Mm-hmm. So I feel like if he's going to direct another movie that's not like a direct solo sequel to Superman, that would be the next project. Writing wise, I'm not too sure. I can't see any. Probably the Authority if he doesn't direct it.
I think the last. Yeah, I think last on the list, Rational, would be another Suicide Squad film. Basically, Peacemaker's kind of taking over.
He doesn't want to make another Suicide Squad.
Basically, Peacemaker and Squalor seem like the outlet for any remnants of Suicide Squad, really.
I don't think the Waller show's ever happening, in all due respect. That show's not happening. Oh, do you think it's happening?
I don't know. I don't work there.
Oh, come on. Play the game. When did you become an ass, RJ? I don't work there. You have an opinion. Okay.
I think it'll probably happen. It's just some stuff. I think some stuff is just coming out closer than others.
I think it could still happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if they cancel. I think
it's imperative to remember that when that slate was announced, there were no dates attached to any of them minus Superman. That's it. Like anything could have been shifted around.
I think it's also fair to say, Phil, though, that when anyone announces a slate, even if it's with people, the gun nuts, they treat James Gunn like they're God. Things don't always happen with slates.
I don't disagree.
No, for everyone, Brian. I'm saying the slates when they announce it.
I don't even want to hear it, man. Y'all take this shit too seriously.
Yeah, but I'm saying lots of stuff slides.
Every time you announce a slate for any studio or movie, whatever, it's always going to change the date no matter what. But yeah, that's true. Yeah,
stuff changes. Okay, so this is a lame flick chart. Lemony Snicket versus Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can all the day. Come on, bro.
Catch Me If You Can for the evening.
Like, come on.
Oh, Brian. Is anyone going with Lemony Snicket?
Nah, bro. Catch Me If You Can is a good.
By default, no.
Don't know VHS Max? Catch Me If You Can.
All right, so here we go.
Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein versus Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's the third Pirates movie, right? Or the
second?
Second.
Yeah,
okay, that was good. That was good. Yeah, that was good.
I would say Dead Man's Chest, even though Young Frankenstein's pretty close. I think that's a great movie. And I want to revisit it. I think I have it on VHS.
I actually reviewed it last October.
Cool. Brian, what would you go with here out of these two?
Pirates.
Phil?
Pirates.
All you do is Pirates. RJ?
I love the Pirates movies, but if this was the first one, I would pick Pirates. But I think Young Frankenstein, like that movie, is just so quotable, so funny. It's a comedy masterpiece. I gotta go Young Frankenstein.
I actually think the second Pirates is better.
That's where we take it. That's where we take it.
Like the first one is a great movie, but this one is a great Pirates movie.
Yeah,
that makes any sense.
Yeah, I get you. I think the first Pirates is a masterpiece. Honestly,
the
whole trilogy is great.
George 5, but
what are you going with?
I'm going with Young Frankenstein. I love Mel Brooks. This is one of my favorite comedies. Although Dead Man's Chest is the best Pirates sequel, and in my opinion, the only good Pirates sequel.
Yeah.
Okay, Anthony.
Young Frankenstein. I'm gonna give Pirates. I love. Hopefully, Disney could find a way to continue it or have Johnny.
I want them to continue. I don't want them to bring back Johnny Depp, like just like the Terminator.
That's the thing, Jerry Huckelmeyer keep talking about.
Bruckheimer.
Like, Bruckheimer.
I don't hate Johnny Depp, but it's just like they kept bringing an Arnold back for every single Terminator franchise they tried to do. Like we don't need Arnold every time.
And then now James Cameron is like, I'm gonna reboot that crap and do it without Arnold. Which thank you, James Cameron.
All right, Taladia, what are you going with?
I'm going to say Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest.
Oh, cool. All right, we'll go with Taladia first this time. Back to the Future Part 3 versus iRobot.
iRobot.
Anthony? The best of the Back to the Future sequels versus iRobot.
I don't think that's the best. It was a decent movie.
I really love 3. I say
iRobot. iRobot is a good movie. And iRobot, crazy enough, stuff is happening in that movie in the real world right now. So yeah.
You're not lying, Anthony. Okay, George, what are you going with? iRobot gets better with age. It's really fun watch right now because of the way AI is going in robots.
I'm going Back to the Future Part 3. I think that for a while this was actually my favorite Back to the Future sequel.
It still is for me. I love 2, but
it kind of depends. depends on what mood I'm in. Like if there'll be days where I prefer part 2. There'll be days where I prefer part 3.
Back to the Future Part 3 is where I would have liked if they would have kept if it didn't stop at a trilogy and they just visit different times.
Still want them to continue down.
Yeah, number 2 had some very innovative stuff, but it also is the most dated to me. Like the special effects with the makeup and stuff looks bad now to me, and what they did to Marty's father, the actor, I didn't like that.
Crispin
and
Glover?
it was really Crispin Glover, and they really made his parents really characters in the future. It was like too slapstick jokey for me.
Did you ever see the clip of Crispin Glover on David Letterman when he almost kicks David Letterman's head?
Oh, I've heard David Letterman hated that interview.
Yo, he just like walked off.
He was banned from the show. He was banned from the show, I think. Yeah. RJ, what do you think here?
I mean, I said it like a million times, but the Back to the Future trilogy is probably some of the greatest movies ever made. They are my favorite movies of all time.
Above Star Wars? That trilogy be of Star Wars?
It's up there with Star Wars. Like they're like neck and neck for like greatest film trilogies of all time for me. Toy Story 2, obviously, but Back to the Future, those movies are just so special to me. They mean so much to me personally, on a personal level, like why I love movies. A lot of it has to do with Back to the Future. So I have to go with Back to the Future Part 3.
Mm-hmm. I'd say the Star Wars trilogy is probably better, the original Star Wars trilogy.
Well, yeah,
but if the Back to the Future one versus New Hope, it's very close. I don't know what I would pick if those came up. Phil, like if they were on the flick chart versus, I don't know which one I would go with. Phil, what would you say here?
iRobot. I don't care about Back to the Future.
Oh, you are another one of the. Oh.
Hey, you know, I'm a Star Wars guy. I grew up and my former stepsister loves all 3 of those movies. I barely made it through the first one. I was like, this is fine. Doc Brown's fine. Marty McFly, like it's all gravy, but those movies just never grabbed me in a way they grabbed a lot of other people.
Oh man, my boss would have been flipping out if he heard that. He loves Back to the Future.
That's great. Your boss is a person, I suppose.
Yeah, he one of the best people. No, hey, listen, he's one of the best people in the world. I can say that.
Well,
okay.
It never surprises. It never ceases to amaze me that some of us movie talk fans, we have such different opinions. Like, okay, all right, Brian, what would you go with here? iRobot or Back to the Future Part 3?
Back to the Future 3.
And I will go Back to the Future 3. RJ, can you think of 20 questions for later if you want to try?
I could try. I don't know if it'd be good, but I could try.
Okay. We'll do a quick one after a few more of these.
You can do 10 and I'll do 10, RJ. How's that?
I don't know if that would work. All right, so Underworld Evolution versus Cloverfield. I like Underworld, but Cloverfield was really cool. I'm going Cloverfield. Brian, we'll do 3 more.
It's directed by Matt Reeves.
Yeah, Brian.
Cloverfield's fine.
Cloverfield. Phil, what would you go with here?
Probably Cloverfield.
RJ?
Probably Cloverfield, yeah.
George?
Cloverfield.
Anthony?
Oh, my bad.
Nope.
Give me.
Now, the way Kate Beckinsale looks in this poster, I would go with that. But as a movie, I would go with
Cloverfield. You gotta go with Cloverfield, Matt Reeves' masterpiece, so you can go wrong. Hopefully, he does come back. Hopefully, he does come back and do the new movie that they're working on.
Cloverfield outwins this anyway, so.
All right, cool. All right, we'll do 2 more, and then it's guess it's an early night. We'll get RJ to do 20 questions, and we'll wrap it up early tonight.
Training Day? Oh, as good as it gets. Damn.
And then, Brian, if you want to react to a few music videos or something with me later.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll do some stuff afterwards. It's cool.
Taladia, what do you think here? I recently watched As Good as It Gets Again. That movie really holds up on VHS.
I would have to say Training Day for me.
I have to revisit Training Day. I haven't watched it in years. I have it. I just haven't watched it. All right, Anthony?
Training Day was good as it gets. Jack Nicholson or Denzel, and I'm gonna go with Denzel. Denzel doesn't have a bad movie in his resume.
That's true. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think Gladiator 2 was just okay.
Well, about that. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's Ridley Scott. He's what? Ridley Scott.
I forgot about that, Brian. Yeah.
Ridley Scott hasn't made a movie since 2011. Since Martian. He did Martian, right?
That was 2015, but that's still a decade.
Oh yeah, it is the decade. So yeah, he hasn't made one over a decade. So
all right, the George.
I'm gonna go with Training Day. I love Denzel's performance in here, especially when he's yelling, "King Kong ain't got on me." I just love that moment.
People seem to forget this was Ayer, right? Ayer did Training Day.
He wrote
right?
it.
Well,
He was the writer.
Oh, he didn't direct it.
Yeah, he hasn't directed. I think he directed three. Well, before. Well, no, he did Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I think it was Antoine Fuqua that directed.
Yeah, Antoine Fuqua.
That's right.
Because Ayer did the first Fast and Furious movie. Yeah, he did the first one.
RJ, did you go?
No, but I'm not going to go because I haven't seen as good as it gets, so I can't vote.
All right, Phil.
Training Day.
Training. I really got to revisit. I only watched it once. Brian, what do you think here? As good as it gets? Is this good as? Yeah,
as good as it gets was pretty cool.
Yeah, and I'm going to go as good as it gets. I love that movie. Great acting. And I watched it last summer on VHS, and I found it for 10 cents.
What's the last good Nicholson movie was Departed. Yeah, that was the last one.
Let's do a different one than these two. I don't want to do this.
So Sleepy Hollow's gonna win that.
Come on, give us something good.
Psycho or
Revenge? All right.
It's the remake, though. It's the remake.
Oh, that's
the remake.
God awful.
All right. Let's do something. Let's do something against Revenge of the Sith. No, not Mary Poppins.
Why not?
Because Mary Poppins.
No, we have to. No, we got to do something really good.
There you go.
Well, I know what everyone's gonna pick.
This is more interesting.
Yeah, these are good posters.
All right.
I like these posters.
All right, episode 1 versus episode 3. I will start. I actually really like episode 1. But if you're going against episode 3, I have to go episode 3. There's some epic stuff in there. And I like also that the trilogy has the balls to like end on a really dark note. It's like, well, of course, he's going to be Darth Vader, but I just like the way it ends. It's different. But I love both of these movies. Okay, so I'm going episode 3. Brian, what would you go with? I know you love all the prequels.
Over episode 1 all day long.
Yeah. Phil, do you like the prequels?
I do. I mean, I'm of that age when they were coming out. So this one's actually really hard because I just finished watching Light and Magic, and they go
that's
over
great,
dude. It's so good. Like if it's so good because it's like such a just deep dive into how ILM grew and became what they were and where they got to by the time they were making episode 1. So it's really tough because I think Revenge of the Sith is the better movie, but Phantom Menace moved special effects forward in the same way that Star Wars 1977 did. It's really tough. And I also think Phantom Menace has like hands down the greatest Star Wars fucking lightsaber duel of all time.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Duel of Fates is fucking phenomenal. So it's really hard. I think I kind of have to give it to Phantom Menace, honestly.
That's fair. I listen, I love the pod racing sequence too. I thought that was epic.
Yes, I agree.
I love Obi-Wan in that movie. That's my favorite. Even Obi-Wan, even like the series and episode 2 and 3, the Obi-Wan being like a Padawan was great to see. Best recasting, one of the best recasting ever. I love Qui-Gon.
Yep.
Also one of the best John Williams scores because some of the other movies he's done, he like uses other parts from old Star Wars scores. This is the most new music he did in like for any of the new movies, I think.
Also, I don't hate Jake Lloyd as Anakin Skywalker because I literally watched Phantom Menace after watching Jingle All the Way.
I love that movie.
So like I when I hear people used to fucking dog on Jake Lloyd, and if I hear anyone say, "Oh yeah, I dogged on Jake Lloyd," I'm going to tell them you're a fucking asshole. But like he did what he needed to do. I mean, yeah, you can make the debate like, yeah, it's kind of weird that Padme's a little older than Anakin at that point, but it's like, you know what? Go look at the storyboards for Phantom Menace. Anakin was always meant to be like a young kid in this movie. So young
kids are annoying too sometimes. Even if people think it's annoying, I'm like, okay, it's annoying.
And when he tells his mom, like when they have their final conversation before he gets on the ship with Qui-Gon, you can't sit here and tell me that's not heartbreaking because it is.
No, there's some good scenes.
Yeah.
But I mean, when he says this is pod racing, I think that is cringy, but I also laugh because it's like so weird.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, any kid would say that. Oh my god, this is a fun. Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's any question that Revenge of the Sith is easily the better movie, but at the same time, it's like, which one would you rather watch? I gotta be honest, I'd probably watch Phantom Menace.
Facts. Oh no.
Although when you're saying pushing special effects, Phil, that opening sequence is probably the best one of the best Star Wars battles ever.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
That was really
in Revenge of the Sith.
The very beginning.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, Rian Johnson did the best he could, but it does not hold a candle to what Revenge of the Sith did.
RJ, what are you gonna? Oh, okay. Sorry, go on.
Just real quick, they both have great dogfight sequences in space, but Revenge of the Sith has the better dogfight in space, personally.
RJ, what are you going with here?
Yeah, I mean, this is also a tough one because I think Revenge of the Sith overall is the better movie, like just in terms of like all three acts.
Hey, Charlotte.
But Phantom Menace has the greatest third act in like probably any of the Star Wars movies next to Return of the Jedi. The Darth Maul lightsaber battle. Plus, it also has Qui-Gon Jinn, who is one of my favorite Star Wars characters, period. So it's really
they should do a spin-off of him.
Yeah, it's really tough. I'm gonna give it to Revenge of the Sith though, because I feel like I love parts of the Phantom Menace, but I don't love the whole movie. Revenge of the Sith, I could all around. I think it's a little bit better.
Sure.
All right, George.
Revenge of the Sith, but I think Phantom Menace is so underrated, and even like the scenes where like they're the political scenes that people would consider boring back in the day. Like, yeah, I mean they're boring, but honestly, it's such a great build up looking back at the rise of Palpatine. Like, if I'm going to be honest, I feel like the main star, even though he's not in it a whole lot of the prequel trilogy, was Palpatine. I feel like this was, besides the origin of Anakin, the origin of Palpatine,
right,
being the Emperor. Like
it's
the
origin of the Galactic Empire, yeah,
of how he got that power and his manipulations of Anakin. Just like that doesn't really get talked enough about. And I didn't really think much of it until last year when Phantom Menace came out and Jeremy Johns did his review and had like a reflection of Phantom Menace and said like this was really Palpatine's trilogy, and it's like it's really like the trilogy of Anakin and Palpatine.
Yeah,
it's crazy because they were gonna do a live action show and it just got confirmed like a week ago.
Also, don't forget, guys, this is also the movie that introduced Max's favorite Star Wars character of Jar Jar Binks.
He's not my favorite. He's not my favorite, but I think it's funny how people cringe when he shows up. I'm like,
well, I mean, to be honest, he was the first character. Without Jar Jar Binks, we wouldn't have Thanos.
Okay, without Jar Jar Binks, you don't get Rocket Raccoon.
You don't get any kind of live action.
Honestly,
Jar Jar, without a doubt, is one of the most important characters in cinematic history, just for what 100%. He did for movies in general.
And I also love that the actor Ahmed Best, even also in the same exact time frame, because of Mandalorian, he's also now a Jedi who saved Grogu. So he plays. This is not unheard of. We've seen actors play two different roles in Star Wars. It's not unheard of.
Also want to bring up, we were talking about Jake Lloyd before and him getting
bullied.
Ahmed Best was also heavily bullied back in the day. And that was
talks about that. Yeah, he talks about that in Light and Magic. Like they go over that.
Yeah,
and
it's pretty cool.
Sean, you're not wrong. Like Gollum came right after Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Without Jar Jar, you want to get Gollum.
The first Lord of the Rings, that visual effects was amazing on Gollum.
Listen, any line that Jar Jar said is still way better than the line "somehow Palpatine returned."
Oh,
somehow Palpatine returned. Okay.
Or Hux going, "I'm the spy."
Yeah, that was.
I don't hate the Rise of Skywalker, but
let me tell you the story about the Greg.
Anthony, go ahead. And then where RG, you have 20 questions after Taladia?
I'm gonna go with Revenge of the Sith. That movie's a masterpiece. I saw it last week when it came out in theaters, so can't go. The theater was packed, a lot of people, so that was great to see. They also give the popcorn bucket of Vader.
Yeah. Yeah, my theater was packed for it too. It was nice to see it again in theaters.
Yeah. Hopefully next year, they do well, they're gonna re-release Rogue One next year. With Andor episodes in it, so that's good. I'm gonna see that. Yeah. So that's gonna be dope. But I think next year they're probably gonna do another movie. I don't know which one.
All right. Taladia?
I'm gonna say Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. That was a good matchup, though. I'm glad we did that one. That was the last one for tonight. We don't need to do that one. We are. All
Indiana
right.
Jones: The Last Crusade is the greatest Indiana Jones movie. Sorry, Ben. Right.
It is. Yeah, I think so. All right. No one's going Van Helsing over Indiana, right?
No.
Oh, what the hell? Van Down? No. Even though the movies, I mean, Enter the Dragon. You can man, come on, bro.
I love Matrix Revolutions, though.
You don't get Revolutions without Enter the Dragon. So.
That's true.
Revolutions is better than the last Matrix movie.
Oh yeah,
that's true. Well,
that's cute.
I'm sorry, bro,
that's
but
cute.
why are we getting a new? Why are we getting a new Matrix movie? With
Here's my hot take.
Drew Goddard.
I don't need my hot take, real quick, before we join questions. I've told people this before. I had never seen any of the Matrix movies at all, period. I decided to watch all of them. This was during, 2021 when the new one came out.
Yeah.
I watched all of them that year leading up to Matrix. What was it?
Resurrection,
which was dookie.
Yeah. I watched all of them. I think every single Matrix movie is phenomenal. I think they're all good. I
like the first three.
All great movies.
I give you the first three.
I went in and be like, "Oh, the Matrix sequels are horrible. Don't watch them. Just watch the first one." I watched all of them. I'm like, this is a great trilogy. These are all good movies.
No, I just they were overhated for sure. The sequels. I love the sequels.
I thought the story it told was very consistent. I love the characters, like the way the story evolved. I'm like, yeah, this works really well.
All right, and Brian, I'm sending you the link because we're going to record right after the stream.
That's fine. I'll be there in a minute.
Also, I don't want a new Matrix movie by Drew Goddard, with all due respect. If it's not with Lana and them, I'm good.
But Phil, it seemed like you had a take on that you didn't like. You liked the last one, the fourth one?
Oh, Resurrections is my second favorite behind the original.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So my ranking goes the original, Resurrections, Reloaded, Revolution.
Wow. Can I ask real quick why you like Revolutions? Because I did not like it. I didn't hate it, but I never even wanted to revisit. I guess I'll give it another shot.
I mean, the new one, it was just a nice return to form. I mean, yeah. Does it suck that Hugo Weaving and Lawrence Fishburne aren't in it? Sure. Like, I get it if that's your hang up, but at the same time, it's just like I liked that they thrust the timeline forward and they actually found a new Matrix, and it was powered by, Neo and Trinity, and I just like the reversal of, it's not just a power of one thing, it's now a power of two. And they left it open-ended enough at the end to be like, yeah, you can envision them going off and fixing shit and leave it at that, or there was opportunity to continue that story. I'm excited to see what Drew Goddard does with the next movie.
Think they're gonna come back, or they're gonna get?
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, Keanu Reeves seems to be having a blast building out that Berserker stuff. Whether or not Carrie-Anne Moss comes back, it's kind of a question mark. I mean,
love to see her with her Berserker do her.
Like, I'm not. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of on an island when it comes to those movies. I don't think they're all. I don't think 2 and 3 are bad. I just think like Matrix 1 is like a better made movie than the other two. But Reloaded has some really solid shit going on in it too. Like the chase sequence in that movie is just fucking unheard of. It rivals Terminator 2 in my opinion. But
oh yeah,
that whole franchise, I just really like that world, or rather worlds, that you get to dive into with it when it comes to those movies. But yeah, I just think Resurrections is, it's also a nice commentary on reboots and sequels and all this shit. And I think it's Lana Wachowski who's the one who did it. Basically, her giving the studio the fucking finger in a metaphorical sense, and I like that a lot. So I don't know.
She was definitely talking about WB in that one scene. Yeah,
100%. Oh, 100%. And, there's that pitch meeting with all the people just being like, oh, how do we recreate bullet time? It's like, oh, yeah, you can absolutely envision a scene or a reality. Like, you can envision a scenario where you literally just see a bunch of bean counters and a bunch of dipshits just sitting around being like, okay, how do we milk this franchise, but also like ape this franchise for what has been done before, but do it in a way that's slightly different. I can absolutely see that. And if you guys want an even bigger insight into this, watch The Studio with Seth Rogen. Oh my God, that is
I want to see
great
that.
It's such a great show because
the last episode was
with Zach. Oh
yeah.
man, that was great. It's so funny. Like seriously, if you want like a good insight into just how dim-witted some of these fucking executives are, watch The Studio. I'm serious.
Oh yeah. Actually, that would be a great one for Perp because Perp usually likes to
inside jokes.
He goes to bat for executives a lot in decisions in Hollywood. So, and I've gone on the record of saying the other show that's similar. I don't think from what I hear, The Studio goes deeper. But did you ever see Entourage, Phil?
I need to like sit down and watch.
That's another show that's like inside of Hollywood, and it actually had a character that was very much like Harvey Weinstein before the Me Too movement.
That's the show that has like the fake Aquaman movie in it or whatever.
Yes,
yes, yeah. Okay, yeah.
It was really good. So I think it's in the vein of that, but goes even further. So yeah. All right. So RJ, do you have the 20 questions? Because Brian's waiting for me to do some trailer reactions.
Yes.
Okay.
So the topic is a movie from the 2010s. Yeah, 2010s.
So 2010 to 2020?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it a superhero movie?
No.
Is it an animated movie?
No.
Is it an action movie?
Yes.
Is it a comedy?
No, not really. I mean, there's funny stuff in it. I would say it's a comedy, though.
Is it John Wick?
No.
Is it part of it? Is it part of a series?
No.
Is it The Nice Guys?
Nope.
Oh, darn. Okay.
That's 5, 6?
Yeah. 2010s. Repeat what have. It's an action 2010s. Okay, go ahead, Phil.
Does it have big names in it?
Yes.
Okay.
What year did it come out?
I can't answer that. It's not a yes or no question.
Okay.
Did it come out in 2012?
Let me check. Yes.
I took a shot in the dark.
What the hell,
boys?
It's a Skyfall.
What the hell?
Is it Skyfall?
No.
That's part of a series. Did it make over 500 million worldwide?
No. That's
Dread's a series. Rational. Does it have The Rock in it?
No, that's Ted.
He was in a lot of movies from 2010 to 20. I'm gonna start Googling.
That's cheating.
It's not cheating. 2012 action movies.
It's an indie film.
No. That's 11.
Is it 21 Jump Street?
No.
What the hell?
That's 12.
That had the sequel.
That is a good one. That is a good one. Is it a...
Is it a remake?
No.
Is it a WB movie?
No, that's 13.
So it's not a WB movie. Damn.
So let me clarify. Action is like one of the genres.
Yeah. And
we have to find out what other
movie.
Is it sci-fi action?
No, that's 14.
Damn, bro.
You said no, it's not comedy action. You said kind of.
I said there's comedic elements to it. I wouldn't say it's predominantly a comedy though. Like there's some funny stuff in the movie.
I give up. I don't know.
Is it Looper?
No, that's 14.
Is it Wrath of the Titans?
No, that's 15. It's also part of a series because it's a sequel.
Oh, okay, true. Good point.
So real quick, just to clarify, Movie came out in 2012. Did not make over 500 million. It's a genre movie that is action with another genre that you guys have not guessed yet, that has an ensemble cast of a lot of famous people.
Is it a romantic action?
No, that's 15.
What other genre would it be? We said sci-fi or horror.
No, that's 16.
I think you're gonna stump us this time.
Is it John
Okay.
Carter?
What do you say?
Is it John Carter?
No, that's 17.
Oh,
Is it Chronicle?
No, it's 18. Okay, so real quick,
boy.
it's not. So it's an action movie, but it's also something else. It's not horror, sci-fi, romance, or comedy. It's one other genre. Think about what other genre it could be. Somewhat popular, kind of faded from popularity.
Can you give us a hint?
It's a genre that used to be really popular, but kind of like faded out of popularity.
Western?
Yes. So that's 18.
Western? 2012 Western?
Oh, is it the Lone Ranger?
The Django Unchained.
Yay! 19 questions.
Oh, wow.
You
Wow.
Who got it? Who got it?
Thank
Who
you,
got it?
Cheeseman.
Oh, it's a Sony movie. Of course.
That was a good one, RJ. Good job.
Yeah,
Good job.
2012, released December for Christmas 2012.
December, damn, I thought it was. Wow.
That was a pretty good one. Good
It's crazy
job.
that he's taking about 12 years just to make a sequel. I mean, to make
I
a
love
new
it,
movie.
by the way. It's a great movie.
Like, bro, like I love Tarantino, but my brother, you take 100 years to do a movie, bro. Like, think.
To be honest, you the biggest hint you gave was just bring up the other genre. I would never would have got if you didn't say it's another genre that you didn't mention.
Yeah,
Like, what else is there?
I forgot
Western?
because Tarantino doesn't do sequels. Never mind, he did Once Upon a Time Hollywood that he's doing with Brad Pitt. That is a sequel. Never mind.
Phil, would you put your channel in the private chat so we could put it in there if people want to check out Unfiltered Fridays?
The Hateful Eight. That's
Friday
a good
Phil.
one.
It's actually called Friday Phil, but yeah.
Friday Phil. Yeah, Friday Phil.
Your Phil of Friday Phil.
Yeah.
Correct Mundo.
Somebody gotta put the link on that shit. Somebody know.
Even though he doesn't like Back to the Future and some things I really like, go check him out. Sean, listen, I love you, and I've sent you the link. I forgot to send it to you earlier, but you have jumped the shark on the criticism.
The new Superman is going to flop. That's such a okay, dude. That's your opinion. You don't know that for fact, bro. Like, calm down.
That's right. I love.
Yeah, Sean. You could hate on.
Perp gets here when we're ending.
Perp, you about 100 years late, bro.
I know. I was doing.
I'm not watching your stream, bro.
I'm not watching your stream either.
I don't know. I don't think so. Sean, but no, when you're saying I was at Kohl's and there was no Superman merch, I was like, oh my God. But I love you, Sean, though. I love what you're
saying. They have plenty of Superman merch at Walmart.
Hey, Donovan, don't say you suck to him. Don't be like that.
I think Sean probably just said that to trigger him.
No, he does. He does do that thing. Donovan, like, no, for legit, the Donovan, like, is obsessed with calling out Sean. It's like,
I mean, he's very passionate about
man.
He's very passionate about the new Superman movie. Let him be. Let him be.
Yeah,
that comment was for Donovan.
The new Superman movie was made using generative AI.
Mm-hmm. Sean believes everything.
that would be fun.
Donovan, it's okay.
Donovan, you
Donovan,
keep falling into traps. Stop doing that.
It's okay. I used to be on a show with 3 other guys, and one other guy that was on the show used to believe everything he said to, and he ended up being full shit most of the time. So it's totally fine.
I wasn't on your show.
I'm still friends with all those people.
He's talking about.
I know.
Not that you're not
joke.
You're not joking.
I
know you're talking about. I love you all.
If you guys can guess in the private chat who I'm talking about, I'll say yes or no.
I know who it is.
I'm just gonna start saying names.
Take a stab. I dare you, Max. Take a stab at who you think it is. You're correct about the show, but you didn't. Or Taladia knows. Okay, so Taladia knows the show, but
yeah.
You know, guys, I really would like to see a sequel season. They should make a second season of the Book of Boba Fett.
That would never happen, bro. That would never happen.
You're right, Max. You're absolutely right.
Oh,
all right.
Good old day.
Well, I knew. But I still love everybody. All right, so
I love everybody.
Just
What's
to
up?
catch Perp up, we're ending the stream.
Oh,
but
okay.
Because I'm going to do some reactions with Brian. Some
and also
reactions.
because you just got here, so we're just going to end it.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But Last of Us Season 2 is amazing. I was dreading watching certain episodes because everyone really knows what's going to happen. But it is like amazing television.
Awesome.
I'm so in. I started to watch Andor.
Andor. Oh my God, Andor. Oh, I bow to Andor. I bow to it. I love it.
There was something else I was going to talk to you about. I can't
the
remember. I can't remember.
Shut up, RJ.
So instead of watching your stream criticizing me, I watched Last of Us. So
okay.
And then
fine.
Eventually I am going to
I'm
watch
just trying to help you out. Remember, I'm just trying to help you out out there.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there was something else I want to talk to you about that was fun. I just can't remember.
Next time you do a mic drop, you should have it with Voltaire and Perp together.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I think there's some boiling.
We can't have that pushback.
No, you can.
I
feel like you guys are throwing jabs at each other and having fun, but I think if you went full tilt at each other, someone's gonna get hurt feelings. You're gonna get pissed. One of you's gonna get pissed off at the other.
We'll wait for that day to happen. We'll see who's the first to break. Who's the first to break the troll?
I'd say do it on your show.
Yeah, probably gonna be me because I have a temper problem. So
I don't know, Voltaire.
Voltaire, you think he? I've seen him break once at TGH. That shit was hilarious.
I don't know. Okay. But no, there's some great television out there, and I also want to see Clown in a Cornfield. I heard
that's good. I've
heard mixed reactions. If it's good, regardless. But if it's more horror or more, some say it's actually more comedy than they were expecting.
Yeah, dude, someone said it's good gateway horror. So I heard it's not even strong. Like it's actually fun for like the family. I could have someone said that, and I was like, is that what it is?
That's the type of horror I would like to watch in the theater. Oh, I tweeted at you that because you like horror video games, there's a really cool Steelbook PlayStation.
Yeah, I'll get Silent Hill for sure. That game looks awesome. Can I recommend a movie real quick? It's out there right now. It's on Shudder. It just came out. This movie called The Ugly Stepsister. Holy crap, it made me cringe, and like it went places the substance didn't even go. It was amazing. I love it. I highly recommend it. The Ugly Stepsister. It's a Victorian The Substance. It's amazing. I love it.
And I do have to go because
Brian's
actually another link. So thank you, Phil.
Thank you.
Check out.
Of course. Yeah, thanks for the invite.
Go check out. No, don't check out Perp's last stream. He had no.
I just did a stream celebrating cinema moms for Mother's Day. So yeah,
cinema moms.
Yeah,
okay,
the best ones.
Go support George. That's one of the most prolific reviewers on here. He does all kinds of reviews. Great. He does retro and current. George, it's great that you keep up with everything that you do because some people do one focus. Retro or current, and you do all. Go check out and support the George.
I also do writing on the Movie Nerds as well.
Yes, that's awesome, man. Great job. Taladia Plays. Go support Taladia.
Yep, you can check me out on YouTube. I'll be doing. I've had Phil on my channel. Did a great interview with him, and I'll be doing more interviews. I'm having Siobhan and many other guests coming on the show.
That's great because you're not going to be here anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I love you, Talia. I need to do something with you.
Damn, that's disrespectful.
Our classic MME international friend. I gotta work out something where we could collab. Anthony is here. I don't know where else. Anywhere else you pop up on streams, Anthony, lately?
No.
Well, you're always welcome here. And RJ gets around too much. Where people find you on X, dropping the scoops.
Yeah, isn't you doing a return of a video game show that you did with your friends?
Yeah, next weekend.
Oh, it is? That's cool because I used to watch that show. I know you guys have been busy, so okay. Yeah, tag me on X and I'll repost it so I remember to watch.
Super Supreme
because it's been a while. What day are you doing that?
We're bringing it back.
I'd like to be a guest one time if you want to run that by your co-host. If you do another episode because I love Game and Talk.
Yeah, we can try to do something.
All right, follow RJ on X because he's on there a lot.
Stay tuned for other good things next week. By the way, it's going to be great.
From you or entertainment news?
It's going to be a great week.
It's going to be a great week.
Oh, he knows something. Whatever. All right. Good night, everyone. Have a good one.
Good night and good luck, everyone.
Oh, don't do that. Voltaire's going to come after you.